Hi everyone,
Hey everybody,
welcome to our channel,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
ElleKosGlam in Detroit with the hoarse voice.
All right, welcome everybody. So I'm just getting our comments together here so we can see all your lovely comments coming up. This will be a relatively quick video. As Mrs. Traveler said, we are currently in Michigan. We had a lovely time with our family this weekend. Had a beautiful wedding. Visited a few people, went to the apple orchard, which we haven't done in so long.
Congratulations to my blood cousin, my real cousin, Regina. She married Rob Eddings. I've had the privilege to coordinate the wedding, and I appreciate it, and I'm so honored. I feel overjoyed. It came out really pretty. If you want to see footage, make sure you hop on over to Mr. Traveler 74 on Instagram or ElleKosGlam on Facebook or Instagram. We posted little snippets there to give you a sneak peek, but we're going to have a full video later thanks to Mr. Traveler.
Yeah, we took some nice little footage on there. We didn't get everything that we wanted to get to here in Michigan. I really want to take you guys downtown and show you a few things. You know, because a lot of people say, Detroit, but Detroit has so much history from the Motown Museum and all that musical history that's here that still lives in the city to this day.
That's right.
One of our gems of our city, Belle Isle, is a beautiful spot down there. And it's the only place in the United States where you can stand and actually be, and Canada is south of you. So when you stay in downtown Detroit and look across the Detroit River over at Canada, it's actually to the south of you, which is a little unusual. A little history for you there.
We appreciate each and every one of you. We spent some quality time with my family this weekend. Yesterday we spent the day at Blake's Apple Orchard, and it was so nice. It was about 100 of us that got together from the wedding and spent time. And just to let you know, if you're looking for some things to do and you're in the up north area, make sure you go outside. Go to the Apple Orchard. We still had our masks on, but we still was able to enjoy our family. I lost my voice. I had way too much fun. I hope you guys can hear me.
Your voice is gone. All right, so hello.
I'll let Mr. Traveler do the talking because my voice is going.
Hello to everybody that's commenting on here. And yes, I saw that, but a big thumbs up for the live. We thank you so much for joining us today. We're a day off, but it's good because we got some good information for you guys today. I want to touch on a couple of topics. First and foremost, and I think this is like a really, really great sign for us, is Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. Of course, you know they have done their health and safety panel that they put together a few months ago.
Can you come a little closer so they can hear you? Okay, there you go.
All right. So they put together their packet together for the CDC, and they delivered it today. So it's important to note that CDC's no sale order is in effect until next week. Thus far, they have not extended it. And so the cruise lines are really, really pushing. They've been getting, the ports have been sending letters and things like that to the CDC. And now Royal Caribbean and Norwegian with the Health and Safety Panel
Say that 5 times.
have put together their recommendations and sent it off to the CDC. So there are 74 steps, and we're not going to go through all of those, but we are going to highlight a few things here. 74 steps involved in the health and safety return to sail. Now, the first one we kind of knew about, but I am a little disappointed, and I hope they tweak it, which is the COVID testing. They're saying that they want you to have a negative COVID test 1 to 5 days prior to sailing. That's the only one out of everything that I really kind of disagree with right there. I like the way that they were doing it in the Mediterranean, which is doing this testing on site. Now I realize that does pose challenges for people, because if you fly all the way to Miami and then get a positive test, you've got a whole lot of other problems on your hand outside of just not getting on that cruise. So I guess I kind of get that. But right now that's what their recommendation is to have the test 1 to 5 days before the sailing. And much like the Mediterranean, they're recommending the controlled shore excursions. So that means you will not be able to go off on your own. Excuse me, let me get a little comfortable here. I only got one chair in this room.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to go off on your own. You have to go on shoreline or cruise line sponsored shore excursions. And like that family that was in the Mediterranean, they dipped off on their own from the shore excursion, and their bags were politely waiting for them at the pier when they got back.
They got kicked off.
So then enhanced sanitization, which is going to be the fogger and then all kind of crazy cleaning going on board, on board the ship. Then they have to submit their plans on what to do should they get a positive case on board. And then, it's a lot of the other things that we've been talking about, is no self-service buffet and those kind of things.
Right.
So they have mapped all these things out clearly and concisely and submitted it to the CDC this morning. And the CEOs from both Royal and Norwegian, and really Norwegian's guy, Frank Del Rio, has really been vocal about his return to service. And with the return of these protocols to the CDC, he also mentioned that, hey, we're at a zero revenue situation here.
Yes, it's very important that they get started. We're ready to cruise. A lot has happened today, so we decided to go live today to update you. As soon as we know about it, we definitely give you the information you need. Hopefully you can hear me. My voice is going. There's a weather change here. It was 100 degrees in Florida. It's only 60 degrees here and then 40 at night. Yep. So it kind of bothered my throat. So Mr. Traveler is kind of doing all the talking.
So Drea 711 said, what if your test hasn't come back? And yeah, that's one of my concerns with doing a test ahead of time, is that you have to map that out pretty carefully. But they do have a lot of rapid tests to do now. And listen, this is a money-making society. So as soon as they announce that this will happen, trust me, everybody and their mother will be doing 15-minute COVID tests.
Yes, it's going to be trending. I think it's going to trend really soon. So I'm glad that they have steps at least to get us to cruising. They're almost at the decision that we can cruise, but there are steps that need to happen before we do. So we're going in the right direction. The steps is happening, but we're trying to get there as fast as we can, because we start cruising in November.
So yeah, November the 1st is a date for a lot of the cruise ships.
That's right.
And listen, this is this is the most hopeful I have been with this news to the CDC. Their no sail order expiring next week. Mm-hmm. So let's keep our fingers crossed we don't hear anything from them this week. Keep your mouth shut.
Any other updates?
And with all the ships over there in Singapore, not all of them, but a whole lot of ships sitting outside that Singapore area, ready to pick up crew. I think once we see that there's not going to be a CDC extension, those ships are going to pull into port and start picking crew up and coming on back. Let's do this thing. Let's
do it. I'm ready to do it. Comment below and let us know if you're ready to do it. If you're ready to do it, give us a thumbs up at the bottom. As my big brother would say, do it.
and the thumbs up. The last thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is what I'm trying not to go off on my rants here, but I'm sitting here this morning and I saw a report come on the news, and I was like, wait a minute, and I had to Google it to find it. CDC reports 11,000 people, 11,000 exposed to COVID on flights. Now let this sink in for a minute.
Oh no.
So you have grounded cruising 100%, constantly expanded that grounding of cruising 100%, but haven't said 2 words to the airlines where there is no test requirement, no temperature checks, and certainly not any social distancing whatsoever. Those planes are going 100% full. We've been on 6 flights in the last 2 months, and every one of those planes were to capacity.
Yes, and we're about to jump on another one as soon as we wrap up this live. We cannot see the comments, so everybody who's commented, thank you so much. We are in Detroit. If you're new to our channel, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much for stopping your day. We go live when we get it hot off the press. We appreciate each and every one of you. I had too much fun this weekend. That's why you can't hear me. My voice is going.
And listen, I didn't give you that 11,000 number to scare you from flights. It's the same thing. You take precautions. You sanitize yourself. You wear your mask. You do the precautions.
You just be safe.
to do that, and that's what I'm getting at. But the CDC hasn't put those restrictions on the United States airline forces like they have done for the cruise lines, which are not U.S. entities. That's what I'm mad about.
Comment below and let us know if it's different for cruising versus airlines. We got a voice. We can speak on it. You can comment below and let us know how you feel. For some reason, there's different rules for airplanes than it is for cruising.
And then finally, and I'll leave you guys with this because we do got to go catch that 100% plane here in a minute.
Yeah, we got to go catch a plane so we can get back to Florida.
So, and then we also heard through the Royal Caribbean CEO that there's been a lot of anti-cruisers doing a crusade on that CDC link to postpone cruising. I mean, they're going out of their way to continue to shut the cruise lines down. The anti-cruisers, thumbs down for the anti-cruisers.
There's a whole group out there that's anti-cruisers that's fighting against the cruisers.
Right. If you don't want to cruise, don't cruise. Beat it.
Well, comment below and let us know how you feel. Let's continue this conversation on Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers, where we talk about it in private. It's a private group. I'll go ahead and accept you. Cruise Talk is on. I know he is because Mr. Traveler just talked to him. So he'll be monitoring a little bit. We're going to be up in the air for a couple hours, and we'll see you guys later.
Thanks so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned. We got some good videos coming this week. We'll show you around what we did this weekend here.
Yes, congratulations to our cousin, Regina and Rob Eddings. Their wedding was beautiful. We'll be showing more footage of that.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
Life's short.
Have fun, guys.
See the world.
Go on out there and see it.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Almost left. Bye, everyone.